What is up, everybody? This is Kyle from the TF Review here with another video review, this time of Transformers Prime Voyager class Starscream. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy this review. So here we have Starscream in his jet mode. Now Starscream has a really nice looking jet mode. You can see there's a lot of new added details from the first edition mold, including these sort of spikes. Again, his feet now protrude through his sides. Before in the first edition they were kind of hidden in the bottom. His wings now have a new design to them, and this whole cockpit is really nicely detailed. Here's the first edition mold, just for a brief comparison. We can really see the amount of new details that they added into this mold. And another great feature is the fact that there is practically no robot kibble whatsoever under here. This looks like a jet that can truly fly and kick some major ass, which I really love about this toy. Not many toys can do that, so the designers did an amazing job on this. He's got a lot of great paint app details. No paint to cover any large surfaces like the first edition. It had silver to cover up this front part. He has a new translucent blue cockpit shield, which looks nice and very accurate to the screen. And yeah, you can see little Starscream's head peeking out. That does not look comfortable. So there's Starscream's jet mode. And there's first edition Starscream's jet mode. So let's transform this baby and take a look at his robot mode. Now to transform Voyager Starscream, let me just get adjusted here. To transform him, first what we need to do is we need to deattach his legs. And you'll see right there, there's these little bits. These parts connect onto his arms. These are his arms, these are his legs. And it does make for kind of a wild conversion. And there we just want to fold his legs out and say hello to his face. He's probably slightly relieved. And yeah, what we want to do is we just want to twist his legs so that the red paint right there is facing outwards. And we're just going to put his legs out of the way for now. Next, we're going to work on his arms. Now, this is his arm transformation right here. Yeah, even the tail fin is now part of his arms. I'll show you how that works in just a second. Again, like his legs, you just need to split them apart. It's a little bit harder because there are crossing connectors, and those do suck. You split his tail fin right down the center. And then you need to just pull. It is very tight. But we've almost got it. There we go. We split his arms up. Now let's get them free. Now let's fold the tail fins down. And then those are now out of the way. Now to free up his arms, we need to take this piece right here and just sort of loosen it up. Fold his arm back and then fold it back down like a shoulder pad. Again, do the same on this side. Fold this part up. And then flip his arm out, which is hidden. And then there we have his arms. Now we are almost done with Starscream. You can see this is a pretty easy transformation compared to the first edition mold, which I usually have a little bit of problems with. But that's just due to loose joints. Next we're going to work on his chest. These are his chest pieces up here. We have to take these black pieces right there and fold them up and around. It's a bit weird. And after we fold them up and around, we can just snap the chest piece into place like so. Again, do the same to this side. Up, fold it around, and then snap the chest piece into place. Now we're not done yet. Flip them around. Take these pieces, which are used to hold the wings in place in the alt mode, and just flip them up like that. And then you want to flip these leg pieces up, much like the first edition mold. And then now we can flip his nose cone up. And we are almost done. Not quite. First we need to fix his waist. To transform his feet are kind of weird. You just have to fold his tail fin out like that. Now that does look a little bit bizarre. But he is very back heavy, which I wasn't expecting. And here we have Starscream in his robot mode. And wow. Really, wow. This figure looks incredible. This is Starscream. I mean, I thought the first edition mold was an incredible representation of the character, but no, this does it. I can't imagine them making a better mold than this. I really cannot. And this thing is huge. And here's a quick size comparison with the first edition mold and the Voyager mold. We can see that obviously the Voyager mold is much taller and much more detailed. Granted, the FE does have more nice silver paint apps. Now we're gonna take FE and put him on. I call him FE because first edition. Let me just show you. His backside also looks really neat. I wish that they could have somehow designed it so that the windshield was in the front of him, sort of like a more G1-esque Starscream, but after looking at this, you can't really complain about that. You cannot. This thing looks good from every angle possible. It really does. This is one of the best Transformers figures I've owned. And it's really nice. It's really nice. If you find it, yeah, definitely pick it up instantly. I can't say enough good things about it. Now, he does come with these 1 missiles, and if you would like, you can put them in his arms, like in the TV show. So now he can just, shoot at you and do whatever he wants. And in addition to these weapons, he does come with a light-up weapon, much like Megatron. And here it is. It's very bizarre looking. It does have a MechTech gimmick, which, MechTech, whatever. And you can just put the weapon in his other arm, like so. Let's see if I can get this in here. It is a tight fit, but it is done. And yeah, that does look very, very crappy. Even when it's out like that, it looks crappy just because of the scale is way off. But these weapons are cool to collect. Starscream's is obviously much smaller than Megatron's. See, way crazy size differences. Oops. For articulation, this guy has a lot. His arms can rotate 360 degrees, even with the wings kind of being a little bit of a hindrance. They can move pretty much 180 degrees due to the transformation. No chest swivel. His legs are on ratcheting joints, which is, that makes me so happy because these legs, whenever you touch them, they pop off. So you can imagine I had a mini orgasm when I saw that these were ratcheting. So yeah, ratcheting legs. They do bend at 90 degrees, and there is no feet articulation. Again, much like the first edition, these are more used to stabilize them in a regular standing vanilla position. But you can still get a lot of emotion. Yeah, and his head is on a ball joint. You can get a lot of emotion. Now, another thing I kind of don't like is that these are so rubbery. They're so very rubbery, and same with his spike. But the spike is more show accurate because it's a lot bigger. But it's still very rubbery, which is a little bit of an annoyance. And yeah, that's pretty much it for Starscream. So, if you are a fan of Transformers Prime, definitely pick this figure up. It is awesome. Probably one of the best figures I've had from the Transformers Prime line, if not the best. The transformation is simple. The articulation, second to none. You get a lot of emotion out of this figure. And it just looks like Starscream, both in jet and robot mode. There's no extra robot kibble in either, which is not something any Transformer really can do besides this figure. It's perfect. So if I could rate this, I would give it a 10 out of 10. Go pick it up. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at the TF Review. And I got a whole lot more Transformers Prime coming your guys' way. Thanks.